there's going to ask you to log out. Okay, you just log out from a student. Okay, and we're going to go to the orange one that it says Socrative teacher, please. Okay, all right. So we're going to go now and click on Socrative teacher. The bad thing is that you are not registered. So we're going to start here as, can you click with the mouse? Teacher login. Okay, I'm sorry, that is mine. I have to log out. Okay, so in teacher, you're going to find this. It's different from a student, huh?
Yes.
In teachers, they're going to ask you to log in like an email.
So we're going to the teacher app.
Teacher app.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody go to the teacher app.
The orange
Socrative.
one.
Yeah, the orange one. Yes.
Our real email.
So yes, it doesn't matter if it is Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo. We're going to get an account because you're not signed in. You don't have registered
So I
yet.
want to create an
So
account.
we're going to create the account like an email.
So I can create mine right now.
Yes. So we're going to do that. Get an account here.
So I write here and
No,
here.
over here. Get an account.
Okay.
It is very low after or below what it says. You know, get an account.
And we have to fill it out.
We're going to fill the information together. Yes. Yes. When it says get an account, it says sign in. Below that it says get an account. You click there, and you're going to fill all the information. Yes, with your real name. You know, as the teacher is showing us on screen. Okay. Did you find
And our real email?
real email and everything?
What
Yes.
it says we do.
The idea is that you use it with your classroom teachers. Yes. It's got to be real.
I don't find the app.
Where is the email?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here.
Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, it's,
How do I get the app?
Control
And you just have to use it.
Control Q. Alt
And then you
Q.
have to click that. You have email?
Okay.
It says check your email, password, and try again.
Did you get into an account because
Ah,
you're new?
Yes, I hear you. Thank you.
I can find the app symbol.
It has to be
click
there.
on the
Numbers.
number and
But
then
they have
letter
1,
A.
2, 3. And there you go.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
The organization type, I selected primary school.
Primary school, secondary school,
That's what
university.
I'm teaching on
Yes.
right now, but can we change it later?
Of course, you can change your profile later. This is just for getting started. If you don't have another email, don't write it down. It says it's optional. But it's
Primary email is
primary
another
is
one.
the one that you're going to use for soccer.
That is the first one that I
Yeah, the one that you feel more comfortable. I have two. I have one for me personal and I have one for the students. For example, the one that I feel more comfortable is my Gmail account. My Gmail account is the one that I use for my students. All right? But I have my Hotmail account. My Hotmail account is just for my friends. So if you want to fill it up, it is up to you. So you go down. Okay, password. I suggest that the password that you're going to use, it will be the same that you use in your email, because then, what was my Socrative password? I don't remember. Because then you say, I am the best teacher of all the world. It's going to be like, and then I forget. So it will be very good if you have the same password and then you have to confirm it. And then we go to step number 2. That is demographics. And there is when you're going to choose. I'm going to let you choose teachers. You can choose their language. Would you suggest if you're teachers of English, will be English language. But if you are like very comfortable to use Spanish, yes, use it in Spanish. Okay? So we're going to check first. We're going to look for Mexico. Have to be over.
Yes,
Down. It's in alphabetical order. Yes. Go down. Almost there. Mexico, there. Yay. And the organization type is going to ask you about primary school, university, or other. Yes.
Use the same.
Okay, and you can select your school. If it is not there, you just choose something that's not there.
So do I have to choose one? Or do I have to write it? And I see
No, you can write it if you want to.
I'm missing the dot com.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you have to look for it or something similar. It doesn't have to be the one.
Then,
Or maybe you can put in other and then you write it down if it is not there. Here you can go to other and then you just write the name. That's it. And you write the name on your school.
That's your one, right?
I have a question.
Yes.
For the students to be in the application with you, they have to be the same Wi-Fi, the same net.
Usually students in, well, I work with teenagers, they already have smartphones and they already have plans.
But
They already have internet in their school. Because
Right.
my group, for example, my classroom doesn't have Wi-Fi. I have internet for me,
Right.
but the students don't have it.
But what I'm trying to say is like, you type in your classroom, Yannett 1, 2, 4.
Yes.
So they have to be the same network, so they can find that classroom.
Doesn't matter. You just plug it out and you're in. That is a good thing about it. I'm going to show you.
Could it be like homework?
Yeah.
They do it for
Yes. I agree to the terms.
When you write the copy,
And next.
instantly it go back to.
No, I just say never because every time a teacher is going to get in here, we're going to get that one. Don't get Socrative Pro because you have to pay. Socrative free, okay? And finish.
Organization name is the name that I want.
Yes, if you put another, you put, for example, mine is not in the list, so you have to put preparatoria número 7, UNL, for example. Or my school is not registered there, you put another, and then you type it. Okay, you just click on OK, and there you go. Now, there is a problem. Do you like this name for your...
Yeah, it sounds beautiful.
And you're like, what if I want to say pretty teacher 1, 2, 3, 4? Why not? So we're going to check it one by one. Are you already there, teachers?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
0 students.
Okay.
Next.
So
Thank God.
Are you going to the?
this is the first thing that you're going to see. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you how to change this and how to use it. Okay, we're going little by little. Don't worry. Okay, so we're going to check it. Remember, this is kind of static. We're doing it at the same time that I'm explaining. Okay, like mathematics. Okay. All right. So we have here quiz, space race, and exit ticket. Okay, I'm going to explain them. Teachers, will you hold on a little bit and then you continue? Then you explain how do you use this. Okay, here in quiz, as you can see these lines, it's going to tell you that I'm going to log into a quiz that I already made and show it to my students. That I am already done with that and I'm going to show it to my students so they can answer it. A space race is very easy if you have internet in your classroom. But what happens, as the teacher said, what happens if my students don't have all smartphones? Well, you say, well, make teams, one person. Okay, you can do that. But what if I don't have that? Or what if my internet is crashing down and I couldn't do it in the classroom? That things happen. You know technology, right? So what happens? I can give my students certain time to finish my quiz or my test or my survey. If you check when I gave you your grade or when I told you to log out, I click on finish and I had the answers. Nothing happens till I click on finish. Okay? If I don't click on finish, the exam is going to be there for answering. It could be for days if you want, if you don't click on finish. So it's up to you, teachers, to tell the students, you know what? We have problems with the internet today. You can answer it at home, all right? And I'm going to give you till 5 o'clock to answer it. And you are 5 o'clock, finish. And they won't be able to log in.
Is it possible to work offline?
No, you have to have internet because it's an app.
Yeah, but there are a lot of apps and you can save this.
Well, no. No, this one you really need internet. That is the bad thing about it. You can say that is a lowdown about it. But if I need internet, there's a lot of ways for my students. There are a lot of, they can go get a coffee in Starbucks and do it. They can go to a cyber cafe. They already have data in their cell phones.
They all have it today.
Yeah, or
They have
their
paper
parents do.
Yeah.
Dad, give me your cell phone, download it, and I have to answer a exam. Even the parents can check what I'm doing a homework. You know. And let me check my iPad. Yes.
If you have levels of teaching,
Mm-hmm.
primary, secondary,
Yes.
do they have already quizzes done?
No, there's all yours. You have to
So
make
my
it.
responsibility.
Yes. Yes.
And then what do they ask you for a level?
For example, it depends on your class. That is what it said, it's all independent. For example, I can make very easy tests like I show you. I can make a test for TOEFL students. I can make a test for kids. I can make a test for teenagers. I can make a test for adults. That is up to you. All right, so we're going to check yours, all right? So we have here quiz, okay? If you see click on quiz, you're not going to see anything because she hasn't made a quiz yet. So if I want to make something, she has to click here. It gives you like an example. It's like an example. So she's going to click on it, and after she finished her exam, that is the exam that she has an example, you already have it too. Okay, we have 3 times or 3 forms to check it. Now, a student pays immediate feedback. That is the one that you already answered. All right? Then I have a student navigation. There is a little page down because I have to wait for the answers to have it correct, and then they show me the answers, and then I can pass to the next one till I have it correct. I don't suggest that one because you are not leaving any further ideas for them to have an incorrect answer. How do they learn? Well, they will know the answer already there. So I don't suggest it. And this is the one that we hate as teacher pays. Okay, guys, you're going to log in 1 p.m. everybody. And question number 1, click. Everybody answered? Yes. Question number 2, click. It is very boring for me as a teacher.
In big classes.
And in a big class, it's like, hold on, I don't have the answer. If you have a student pace, they can take as long as you want. They want to answer the question. All right? You just have the answer. The good thing is that as soon as they answer, you will have the immediate answer, correct or not. Okay? And they cannot go back. All right? Now, we have these settings. These are very nice. Disable student names is already there. I can see my student's name. Now, this is a suggestion for me as a teacher. As I have many students in very big classrooms, I suggest to you to use, I don't know, roll number, maybe the name of the group, because you can work just with a group at a time. Remember, it's a free app. If you want to pay and you want to have several groups working at the same time, you have to pay. So if you don't want to, 1 group at a time. Okay, I'm going to say group 104. You have till 5 to answer this, and then I'm going to say to the group 105, you have till 10 p.m. to answer it, for example. So that will be the difference.
You have to
You
facilitate that for them.
Yes, and maybe I would change the name. Maybe I can change,
okay.
and this is a good thing. Randomize the question order. Nobody told me that you have the same order of the questions. You didn't. For example, for you, question 1 could be is art. For me, question number 1 was about the clouds. For me, question 1, you don't know. So it's randomized, like the music. When you put random,
Okay.
every time you click on random, it's going to change. And I love this one. Randomize your answers. So if for me it was letter A, the answer for you is going to be letter B. The answer for you is going to be letter C. So no plagiarism there.
No cheating.
Yes. And disable student feedback. I want them, as soon as they answer, to get a feedback from me. Remember to check page such and such, structure this one. Remember the class or the notes that we had on that day. Check them out for the answer. I suggest for you teachers, don't give them the answer. Let them check them out. Let them ask the others. They're very lazy. So if you tell them to check that page, you're like, oh, I'm going to check with the teacher. You know a lot of English. I'm going to ask you, what is the answer? So they have to ask. All right? It is different that you tell them, oh, well, answer was this. Nah, I don't care. I just made your exam, you know? and disable student results. If you check it, this is already off because I didn't let you see your answers. For me, as a suggestion, I tell you not to do it, but you can do it. You know what? I have confidence in my students, and I don't think that they're going to do anything wrong with them. Share with them. As soon as you're going to finish the test, you will get the grades, and the results and what you got wrong. Okay, as soon as she finished, go down. Start. Now, she's going to see, go on. Okay, now, maybe you are like, it's going to be very difficult for my students to understand this code. So you can go to rooms, okay? It's going to give you, add a room, it's going to be like, get pro, pay $50, don't do it. So here you have a little pencil, and you can click on it, and you can edit, and for example, it says right now that you can edit change because the exam is going on. So what we're going to do is go to results, okay, and we're going to finish, okay, and then you get your chart, like always. Click on here, okay, let's go to rooms. Okay, let's see if we can change it now. It says that it's still on.
I have another.
Finish and then what?
Finish.
Get reports and then
Yes.
And then rooms.
And we're going to rooms.
Reports. chart.
Okay, and I'm going to go here, and she can change the name of the room as you want to. I put my name on it, Yannett 1234. You can do it as you want. Pretty teacher, handsome
Do
teacher,
we need to leave the
group
code in there?
104, the best, whatever.
Do we need to leave the code in there?
If you want to, if you want them to be different, okay, I'm going to give my students, for example, quiz group 102. It cannot be too many words. It has to be something, and you cannot have spaces on it.
But that's going to be for all the time, right?
Yeah,
So-
and you can change it for another group. For example, for you, it's going to be Yannett 1234. Another workshop, I'm going to put Yannett 1235.
Okay, so for example, I have 3 groups, 6A, Kathy 6B, Kathy 6C, and that'll be it.
Yes. And then you can say save. Please make sure there are no spaces in your name, but you have no spaces. Okay, go. Yes.
I am in this page. Do you have this?
You need to finish it. And then
Yay! And you see, it's going to change here. You go to lounge again.
you go to
Yes. Okay, now you have your quiz. And then we're going to make a quiz. Okay? We're going to change your quiz here.
this part.
Okay? Did you already know how to change your room name?
No.
Don't worry, we're going to refresh it.
It doesn't matter.
Don't worry, it's going to change when we make a quiz.
That's what
Okay? All right. So where are you?
Here.
Don't worry. Yes, okay, we're going to go here.
So we're gonna write the name that we want.
Why is it like you?
Yes, because we give the
With
next
capital
step.
letters.
This is the next.
That's it, doesn't
This is
matter.
when we. This is.
Okay,
step.
now we're gonna go to quizzes.
Do you want to change it?
What
Do you want to change the name?
Oh.
William or Teacher
William.
William?
Yes, we.
And then report of your choice, I will use that, go to lounge. Lounge means it goes to the principal.
William, any other number?
Okay, guys, we're going to check now quizzes. Okay?
So quizzes 11.
Yes, you're going to click on quizzes. So we have 4 options. We have create a quiz, import quiz. This is very important. When we're going to create a quiz, we can share it with our colleagues if you want to. So if you work with an academy, and you know what, we're all going to have this same test, and let's see what we do. You can share it. My quizzes, all your quizzes are going to be saved here, and then we have all your reports saved. Okay? So we're going to start first, and let's get to it. As teachers that we are, we're going to create a quiz. So let's get together as a team, choose one iPad, okay? And we're going to create a quiz. I'm going to ask you that this quiz is going to have 5 questions about whatever topic you want. You can name your room as ever you want, okay? And for this, every time that you're going to create a quiz, you need to check first the name. For example, what name would you put to your quiz? Quiz number 1, for example. I don't know. Super quiz. I don't know. Me to be. Okay. Verb to be, for example.
Oh, yeah, I'm in this page now.
Have to be.
Huh? Do you want us to do it as a team one
After I did this, okay, now,
create a quiz. Am I going too fast, teachers?
No.
You sure? Everything good? Because of the time. Everything good? So, you can work just with one.
Yes, you can work with your own.
Just one for the team, okay?
yeah.
Just one for the team. Okay, now I'm going to let you play with this. Okay, so can you keep please here a multiple choice?